Welcome to another edition of Hot Wheels Hilarity Season 7. What we got going on right now is, simply put, another piece of new Hot Wheels Hilarity related material rolling forward. As you can see right here, we got one of those starters set up. But the main attraction for today's pick is, simply put, the Fuel Can Stunt Box. If you probably remember from the first episode of this season, where I straight up unboxed it, this is the first time that I've actually put it to the test. Yeah, it took me a little while to get to it, but hey, better late than never, right? Anyways, what we're going to be doing today is a little bit of a trial test where we can see if this actually works effectively in layouts. I set up a few things here, including another piece that I've also unboxed from episode 1, and not to mention a few other pieces, including these. Not necessarily sure what they're supposed to be called, but that's pretty much just that. There's also the straight track involved, including the cutout pieces, I guess. Not necessarily sure what they're supposed to be called. We also can't forget about this piece, which allows them to fold and stow away easily. So in total, that's 3 new things here that you get to see here. I've had these out before, so at the end of the day, what we got here is a trial complete with 12 cars that will all be going through the Fuel Can Stunt Box, plus a few other things. So let's get on going here. First model is going to be Electro Silhouettes. Wow. Upside down, that corner kicker certainly wasn't doing very well. Now, I basically have to reset the kicker as well as the launcher every single time I want to restart. So let's get on going with one last shot here. Well, you're going upside down, that's not really going to cut it. So yeah, it's going to be another occasion where I'm going to be putting the cars exactly where they left off. Second up is Street Creeper. Wow. Really finicky around the U-turn as it goes upward. So let's try it again. Wow. Not much better. Try and go backwards. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let's see what happens in this case. Well, what do you know? First completion. Third model is going to be the Skyline 2000. Well, first try, successful. I'm honestly pretty surprised at how these cars are doing so far. A lot of which are just not very properly designed to go through everything that I can send at it, but hey, at least I'm seeing some improvement here. Oh man. Just like Street Creeper, this Honda Civic Type R is not really optimal for these kind of turns. Or loops, it seems. That's alright. This is more of a trial instead of an actual competition. Ooh. Almost got lucky. But not this time. At least he did a lot better. Let's have an Acceleracers model go up, battle spec. Well, would you look at that. Another one allows the others to eat its dust. Let's go for another realistic model known as the Pagani Huayra. Well, I would count that as a win, but just like with Electro Silhouette, upside down, just doesn't work well for me. Wow. Honestly, I'm not very sure about this one. Well, that's pretty much that. You do pretty well on most parts, just not everything. Shark Cruiser is going to be starting the second half. Oh no. Not very good, aren't you? I guess not. Alright, well, one more time. Let's try backwards. That's just that. 2009 Ford F-150 kicks us in for the 8th car in this competition. Oh, wow. Another flop over at the custom turn kicker. Safe to say that this piece alone has killed off a lot of good vibes when some models race around my tracks. Well, not much better. Let's see if we can get past the turn kicker this time. One more try here. Whoops. That's another fail. Only 3 cars made it so far. Let's just see if we can get any more to join in. Another Acceleracers model comes in, known as Metalloid. Now that's what I'm talking about. 4 of them are in this time. Let's see if we can get any more. Now we have Diesel Boy. Wow. Quick, precise, and successful. Another good model out there known as High Roller is going to be taken up for the 11th spot. And doesn't even dare to look behind it. So, well done. And finally we have ourselves La Fosta. This one's okay, but how does it do well in this one? Surprisingly well. So with that in mind, La Fosta basically adds up for a total of 7 drivers. That's a pretty nice number when you look at it that way. The Fuel Can Stunt Box, I'd say, is a decent pick-me-up, a nice stunt kit for those who might be beginners to Hot Wheels layout construction, but overall, I do consider this to be a pretty nice setup overall. Lots of pretty colors, if you ask me. And for the most part, in comparison to other layouts, this one actually has turned out pretty darn well. It's certainly not an ace, like a good majority of other layouts that I have been able to set up, nor does it ace when allowing all cars to travel from point A to point B. But still, this was quite a lot of fun. And I'm pretty sure that I will debut other new track sets to the channel and to the series itself this exact way as well. So if you want to see more, then well, do as the screen says at the moment, and well, have yourself a good day. Till next time.